Lucy's Great Adventure. Written by The Winkle, illustrated by Christy Milo. If any of you have been to New York or out east, see if you recognize any of these places. Lucy's Great Adventure. 'Twas a morning in Margate, one early July, when Lucy the elephant looked to the sky. And what did she see? But a horse that could fly. She had seen it with both of her big, bluey eyes. The horse played a flute, just a toot on the flute, and Lucy felt wiggles and squiggly woots. There were biggles and giggles inside of her boots, right down to her very last elephant roots. Come alive, said the horse. Wake, wake, wake. You must save the island from the slithery snake. Lucy, lift up your toes. Shake, shake, shake. So Lucy woke up and she rubbed her new eyes. Then she stomped and she stamped and she shooed away flies. But her keeper, our Helfant, was shocked and surprised. Sinatra, Sinatra, my Lucy's alive! There are tasks you must do, the high horse he did say. You must do, you must do, you must do on your way. They are tasks, nay, 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 that will help save the day. He whispered 3 tasks into Lucy's right ear. Not even the elephant keeper could hear. The horse was then off with a neigh and a wink. Flying high in the sky, he was gone in a blink. Before Lucy's journey, she wanted to eat, so she marched on her feet to a place that had sweets, something cold and delicious, an elephant treat. I am off, I am gone, 2 cents plain, 2 cents plain, where she ate so fast, she froze her elephant brain. Oh, the pain, but the taste, it's too good to complain. With a thanks and a bye, Lucy truly began. To the green bridge of Margate was where Lucy ran. On the street called Jerome, she was warned by a mole, beware at the bridge, you will find an old troll, a nasty old troll, who will charge you a toll. Oh my, Lucy said, and she blasted her trunk, which scared the poor troll to the bay where he sunk. I'm sorry, she said, here's some change for the fee, but the rest of the day, all the cars rode for free. The signs guided Lucy to where she should go, a place where our freedom was sown long ago. Philadelphia, yes, where that flying horse said, feed your head, what that flying horse said. Then a sound, what a sound! 'Twas a tummy-tum crunch. Cheese steaks, said Lucy, what a yummy yum lunch. Whiz-wit for the cheese and the onions, said Pat, and she scarfed them with ketchupy squirts, splat, splat, splat. After sipping the river, a share that was fair, Lucy walked through the beautiful Rittenhouse Square, where she passed a bronze statue, a whispering goat. Bah, quick, bah, bah, Lucy, the sea snake it comes, the sea snake it comes on a slimy sea boat. To Market Street now, where her first task awaited, where Liberty's bell swings cracked, copper-plated. Ring, 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 ring. She rang it 4 times, like the horse once had said, which woke Lady Liberty and her green head. As the light went away and outside became dark, lovely Lucy the elephant ran through Love Park. In a fountain she tossed away all of her cares. Then Lucy ran up the art museum stairs. Next stop was the train station, 30th Street, where she squeezed her round bum in a tiny train seat. They arrived in the night to a new shiny city, where the place was all lights that were bright and were pretty. Where people would climb to the top of the heap, it was New York City, where the fun never sleeps. On the street was a shirt Lucy bought with an I. She bought the shirt then with the N and the Y. With an I and the N and a Y and a heart. Then she bought some fresh nuts from a man in a cart. A man, Lucy learned, was a man they called Bart. Then Lucy was off on her twinkle-tink toes, moving on, moving by as she followed her nose. Central Park in the dark and the place where we skate. And she climbed up the building of our Empire State. Lucy saw Lady Liberty standing so high with a crown on her head and a torch in the sky. And as Lucy looked further, a book in her arm, and her face was alive by the bells rung alarm. Elephant, elephant, tell me, why have you come? Why am I alive? Tell me, what have you done? I'm the Statue of Liberty, elephant. See? I'm the liberty, justice, and truth by the sea. Lady, justice of truth, shouted Lucy so loudly, I ask that you ride back home with me proudly, on my back to a place where our freedom's in trouble. Let us fly, let us fly, let us fly on the double. Lucy's second task done, and the statue climbed on. With a smack of the great copper book, they were gone. But the scene that they saw when they came riding in was the scene of the snake, of the slithery snake, Slytherin. None were allowed of their own houses, out of their own houses, not adults, not children, not dogs, and not mouses. There's a little mouse right there. You, slimy sea hisser, be gone and make haste, for I am the strongest of all you have faced. I am the Lady of Freedom, so leave, slimy snake. If you don't disappear, it will be a mistake. With a super big shout from her elephant throat, Lucy chased that old sea snake right back to its boat, and off of the island and out to the sea, where that slithery serpent was supposed to be. When the third task was finished, they all left their houses, the adults, the children, the dogs, and the mouses. They praised the great statue for being so witty, and Lucy was given a key to the city. They danced all about till the time came for bed, when Lucy, she rested her elephant head. She smiled as she drifted away, back to sleep, a long sleep that would keep, such a sleep, deep, deep, deep. The end.